Hello everyone, my name is the Radman, and we are here for some more Farming Simulator. Now, I'd like to apologize for the end of the last episode. What ended up happening was I recorded that segment like a week ago, if not more, and I kind of forgot that it didn't, end properly, so I never got around to finishing it until now. But anyway, so what I've done is uh, our our baler, the Welger, it kind of went missing for a while because I was doing some mod fixing, and it kind of went missing. So I downloaded a pack that has this trailer, and that trailer can hold 245 bales. Yeah, 245. So rather than using the trailer that I was planning on using, which only holds about 170, we're going to use this trailer because it holds so many more. And I'm not messing with the peripherals right now just because I'm on kind of a time crunch. It takes a lot of time to set up. But anyway, as you can see, it tells us exactly how much we can fill up. Now this HUD option, I don't know if it came with the mod or if it was with one of the mods I added in between last episode and now, because I found that most of my trailers have that now, but I'm not sure if it's something that one mod adds in or if the because it's only the bale trailers and I've only tried out 2 or 3 of them, and I'm not sure if the ones that had it I just didn't notice. But yeah, for sure, they definitely have it now, and it makes it really nice because I can just easily tell, as you can see, we have 57 out of, or we have a lot more than 57 now, but yeah, we can hold 245 bales, and I did a test where I filled this thing up to the maximum, and it actually will take up this entire small field plus the field over there worth of bales. Not the entire field though, just the first little bit. And that's where I emptied out the baler. You can see it's over there. And I also did a little bit of testing off camera on what's the best method of selling like corn and grains. And I discovered that over let's just look at the map real quick. Over at the mill and freight yard, they both connect to the train line, so you can send off trains. Now the freight yard, which this is really strange because in the previous games the freight yard was always a place to sell stuff cheaply, but it would accept everything. In at least on at least this map, I'm not sure if it's true of the freight yard in the other 2 maps, but on this map, at least, it only accepts potatoes and sugar beets. It doesn't accept anything else. So, obviously, you'd put the potatoes or sugar beets in and then send off the train. And I didn't actually run the math, but I'm pretty sure it doubles your money. But you have to wait. It's about 5 minutes between when you send off the train and when you get paid for it. But yeah, you get 2 times the amount of money, which is awesome. So I ended up actually selling corn instead of barley, um, just because the price of corn was going up when I was ready to sell, and the price of barley was going down. So it was just it was pretty well just a no-brainer to just go and sell that. And now I'm going to show you if we drive. If I've done the rows right, I can actually drive in between and it'll pick up 2 at a time. Now we can quickly fill this up. And yeah, I can also drive right on top of it and it'll pick up them. Now, besides the capacity, this is the other reason that I really like this bale trailer. So as you can see, it unloads to one side, but unlike another trailer that's designed exactly like this, I'll show you why I love it. So if I get really close, oh, don't hit that. Yes, the hitbox is a little broken, but that's okay. So this should sell everything without collision. Yes, okay, so as you can see, we just made $4,000. But if you noticed, for a split second, it offloaded them as bales. Now that's really important, because if you offload something as a bale, that means that you could put it on a conveyor or in a stack. And the only problem is you'd have to probably restack them, because that is it really lags the game to do all the physics calculations on those if you stack 245 bales at once, which I've never seen a mod besides the auto stacker mods that can set down a stack that large and not have it lag. But yeah, it's just that the game has to perform extra calculations to for 245 new entities, all in the same place, all interacting with each other. And yeah, it's a pretty taxing process. But as you can see, we will now be making, I'm not actually sure how much this will fill it up, but we will be making roughly $6,000 every time we harvest, you know, a crop that gives us straw. And I knew it at one time, but I don't think that there's a difference in the amount of straw you get between wheat and barley. But don't quote me on that, because, like I said, I knew it for Farming Simulator 2013, which was there was no difference in straw, but there was a huge difference in the amount you got from harvesting it. But like I said, I'm not actually sure if that is true in this game. And it looks like, actually, since this field is so much larger, we might actually just get $8,000. Because we got 4,000 from that first harvest, and if we fill this up all the way, we're gonna get another 4,000. And if you actually look, look at the money, you can see it's still counting up by 15, because what it does is it processes each bale individually. So, oh, we actually filled it up, and we're gonna have even more. So, what it does is, even though it's already added the total, for some reason it has to tell you each bale. So potentially, if you were running like 3 fields but you didn't have a bigger baler, because the other thing I don't know about this is if it'll be very usable once we get, you know, a bigger farm, because I know that the other trailer that I had, but I didn't buy because it's just it's a good thing I didn't hit that wrong. The other trailer that I looked at, I know for sure that it is supposed to be able to handle multiple sizes of bales. So I think it can even do round bales, but I'll have to do a little bit of testing on that off camera. But you know, just to make sure. But I'm pretty sure that this trailer will be good for a while, because we have to earn quite a bit of money before we can move on to other fields. And we'll really quickly just get the last of this. Okay, good, I have that turned on. Let's just really quickly collect these, and then we can get on with the episode. And there we go. So now I'm just gonna really quickly hop over to one of our little tractors and get him. Actually, I only have these 3 vehicles, so I'll just have this guy do the cultivator, because he's got his little weight on him. And yeah, I don't think he'll have too much trouble with it, but yeah, it'll take him a while. So we'll start him, and I can always switch these out in a minute. But yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come drop this off, and then I'll tell you guys the next thing that I want to do. So now that we have a small baler and a small bale wagon, we can potentially go into the marketing of like grass and stuff. Now I know that you need to let's see, if you harvest, press B to whatever. Okay, that was weird. Anyway, so there we go. Stop. Sell that. So yeah, we got about 8,000, maybe like $200 off of that. So yeah, it's still a pretty good sum of money. which I'm happy with. So now we can actually make money on each harvest without having to sell, unless we do canola, because of course canola doesn't give off straw. So I'll just show you guys what we're going to do. Let me just double check. I can't remember how much the mowers are. So yeah, we might look into buying one of these mowers, like maybe this little guy. But I think I have a modded mower that's slightly better. Oh, I might have. Okay, this guy is 12,000, but it looks like it can do 3 ways. We also got this, which is the front, and this, which is the back, so that's out of the question. We could get this one. I'm trying to remember, what is the difference between... I can't remember. I can't remember what the difference is. But anyway, so yeah, that's the plan. We're going to try and buy a mower and a windrower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these the workers just finish seeding the field, and then I'll do another time lapse of me harvesting, because you know, that's I like to harvest, and I like to show you guys the harvest because it's usually pretty interesting. So what I'm gonna do is I'll do that, and then once we've accumulated enough money, we'll make the final decision, and that'll be the last part of this episode. So I'll be right back, and it should just start right into a time lapse of us harvesting. I'm gonna skip to when we're fertilizing it now. Hey, I just wanted to say really quickly before the time lapse continues, I decided to not use my peripherals for the rest of the episode because it's actually really hard to steer like the baler and stuff with them. But anyway, now it's gonna continue. Hello, I'm back. So we don't have a lot of time left in this episode, but basically what I did is I harvested all the wheat, and yeah, that was interesting, especially with the steering wheel because I'm not used to driving the baler and the wagon with the steering wheel, so I ended up just using the keyboard for my canola harvest, and I have another one ready to go here, but I'll just do it off camera because we're actually out of time for this episode. So, what I'm gonna do real quick is I just need to check the finances. We're gonna actually sell something because there's a few things that I want to try and buy if we have enough money, and we're probably gonna sell wheat just because. Let's see, 680. Okay, mills that 2. 460 and 646. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take wheat. Wait, let me check. Barley sells for more. No, barley sells for the same. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some wheat down to the mill. Now if you were looking at that price sheet, you'll oops, I'm driving to the wrong place, by the way. You'll know that the grain elevator has actually a higher price, but you can send off the train from the mill, and I really want to do that because it actually gives you more money. There we go. There we go. So we'll just fill this with wheat real quick, and I'm just gonna drive it down there and dump it so that we can get the episode finished. So I'll be right back. Hey everyone, I'm back. So I just finished selling a load of wheat, barley, and a load of canola to the mill, and I got about $6,000 from the wheat and barley. Whoa, screen jitters. That's weird. yeah, about 6,000 from the wheat and barley, and then about 10,000 from the canola. But I sent off the train, which should get me another 16,000 because I sent it off once and it brought back. So I sent it off after I sent off $6,000 of wheat, and it brought me another 6,000. So I should get another 16,000. Now I've been crunching some numbers, and unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to buy haying equipment. It's just, you need a lot of it, and it's pretty expensive. But what we can do that should work actually better than I thought it would is we can buy this PowerStream 900 to make this combine better, because with a bigger header, it'll take me less time to bale, and it'll also take me less time overall to harvest, and both sizes of headers are compatible with both combines. So if we upgrade to the bigger combine eventually, which we'll have to, or we might actually just skip it and go to one of these other combines. But regardless, yeah, we can, if we do buy this, we'll already have the header for it. And we're so close, we have $38,000. I'll just really quickly show you the new totals of what I have. So yeah, it's actually a pretty good thing that I decided to plant canola, because that way I can get the supply back up again. And yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised how fast this baler's gotten dirty. That's not, I don't know if that can even get dirty. But anyway, what we're going to do now is actually sell the header, because if I do buy another combine, I'm not going to mess around with this smaller header. So that actually sells for enough that even before we get that bonus from sending out the train, we can afford this new header. And what I'm kind of hoping is we'll soon be able to get this guy, so we can start doing corn, or we might save up $52,000 for this, because it's just kind of getting old having to use 2 workers to do one job, and it's kind of annoying. And yeah, apparently, oh, I don't own this. What do I own? Oh, I own this. No, I own this. Okay. Because I was gonna say, eventually I do want to buy something that'll let me grow corn, but we'll probably just end up using one. This guy, let's see, he's 3 meters, and you're bigger. Okay, we'll think about that later though. But for now, let's just really quickly look at this header. Because yeah, I need to harvest the canola anyway, but I'm probably gonna just start doing all the harvests off camera and try and do 2 or 3 in between each episode. Because, oh yep, oh, we actually have enough for both headers. Oh my gosh. But we don't have enough for the thing to plant the corn yet, so we won't buy the corn header just yet. But yeah, this is a big improvement. I just realized I should have taken that header down to the shop and just exchanged them. Dang it! Because I could have gotten more money for it, but it only gives you like 10% maybe. But anyway, look at how big that header is. Wow, that is awesome. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. My name is the Rad Man, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.